So if you all want to like share with us like kind of the similar resources that you all have at your school, that would be helpful for us as well. Yeah, and audience participation is like really good in this presentation. So like we say in Hawaii, like you shame, you starve. Like please participate. Just like like raise your hand. We'll like repeat the question so folks like watching remotely can like see that as well. But yeah, awesome. So we're gonna get started now. Okay, so we're gonna go through our objectives. So we want to define and identify stress in your everyday life. Understand how to and know how to utilize at least 3 ways to effectively manage your stress. Understand the difference between internal and external stressors. Know at least 5 PSU resources to help manage stress. Like I said, we can go over some of the resources that are available at other schools as well. Okay, so raise your hand if you have a smartphone. Okay, that's most of you actually. So how we're gonna do, so this presentation requires like polling with like Turing tech. So whoever wants to use their phone, you can like pull it out. Go to that website on the right-hand side. Just type that in. Whoever doesn't want to use their phone or doesn't have one, come up here and we'll hand you one of these clickers. They look like a BlackBerry, and you can use that to participate.
So the first question is, what is an example of good stress?
And so this is where the polling happens. So on your phones or your clickers, select the best answer. So the clickers, you can like select on any row. You can use a keyboard or you can like use a row on top. But be sure like on the clickers, it should have your answer and a check mark below it.
Do you want me to read them out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, so A is the stress you feel when looking at your bank account. B is the stress you feel when you feel like you have too much to do. C is the stress you feel before taking a final exam. And D is the stress you feel when browsing social media. So the question is, what is an example of good stress?
Alright, you want to do next? Yeah.
Okay, so the next question is, internal stressors are outside forces that cause us stress. And A is true and B is false.
So go ahead and answer that.
Okay, so the next question is, what is not an example of external stress? And A is family, friends, and social relations. B is work and school. C is our perceptions of ourselves and others. And D is structures in society and the environment. So what is not an example of external stress?
All right, next question.
Okay, so how well do you think you balance the stress in your life? A is not well, B is sort of well, C is about average, D is pretty well, and E is very well. So it's objective. No answer is correct.
All right, next question.
Okay, so how confident you feel in locating resources to deal with stress? And it's the same scale. A is not well, B is sort of well, C is about average, D is pretty well, and E is very well.
All right, so now we're going into the discussion. You can put your clickers or your phones down. We'll use them in the post-test, so we'll deal with that later. Anyways, so what is stress? Please answer. Okay, what? Cortisol? Okay. What about it? Stress hormone? Okay, cortisol, stress hormone. Yep.
A perceived threat that triggers your stress response.
Yeah. Perceived threat that triggers your stress response. That's a good answer too. Anybody else? Okay. Those are awesome answers. I would say that's what stress is, basically.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys got it pretty well. Stress is when our brain has perceived a threat. And there is good stress and bad stress, but there's always kind of a limit to what stress you can handle and what stress is.
Yeah, so there's 2 types of stress. So acute and chronic. So acute is basically like a short-term stress response. You get heightened a little bit, but then it goes down. It can be like, it boosts immunity, energy, and concentration. Sometimes it could be like negative, like you ever miss the bus? That really sucks, especially when like you're running and then like the door closes like right in front of you. That's really stressful. Or like if you have like an important deadline, reaching, you know, that's all stressful. Yeah, but it can also like be really positive. So like the kind of like the stress that you feel like before you're about to do a test, or before you're giving a presentation, or waiting for a job offer. So things like that. We want to like be sure to protect ourselves against like chronic stress. So it's like a long-term stress result. A lot of times that happens because we perceive things that are out of our control. So like anything from like finances, academic pressures. I know you all are in like this kind of intense program, so that could be a source of stress sometimes. You know, chronic stress can cause a lot of health issues, like agitation, reduced immunity. You might get sicker or more often. You might have like mental health issues, stuff like that.
So what happens to you guys when you're stressed? Does anyone want to share? I cry a lot. Just kidding. Well, maybe not. I don't know if I want to share.
Nothing happens to you, anybody, when they're stressed? Okay. Oh, yeah. That sucks. Yeah. You get impatient? Yeah. Yeah. Your heart's pounding. Freak out, I heard.
I get real sweaty.
Real sweaty? Yeah, so it's really hot today too. You get hungry? Stress eating? It's a real thing. In the back?
I stutter a lot.
Stutter a lot? Yeah.
Can't think clearly.
Can't think clearly? Yeah. Yeah. Act impulsively? Yeah, like I impulse buy. Like, I'm gonna buy this thing. Yeah, retail therapy, right?
Yeah. It makes me tired. Tired.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tunnel vision?
Television, do you like watch more TV or?
No.
Oh.
Tunnel vision.
Oh, tunnel vision. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I heard television.
I heard television, but it's all good. Yeah, those are pretty like common stress responses. So we're gonna try to like learn like other coping mechanisms for your stress responses too.
Shall we?
Yes, we shall. What things cause us stress? Yes. The music when you call the number, like you're on phone, you're like, wow, it's really stressful. I never thought of that, but yes, it is stressful. Anybody else? Somebody had their hand up, but I can't remember who. Yeah.
My parents.
Your parents? Yeah. Yeah, that's real. Yeah.
My children.
Your children, yes. Yeah. You know, you're stressed sometimes. It happens. What was that?
Too many bills.
What? Bills? Yeah. Bills suck. Yeah. Yeah. Exes, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a bad one. Yeah.
Kind of going with bills, like being able to buy food and stuff like that.
What did you say?
Being able to buy food.
Being able to have food? Yeah. That is a real stressor. Yeah. Yeah. Those are really stresses. Oh, yeah.
Like health concerns.
What?
Health concerns.
Health concerns? Yeah. And like your health can get like worse when you're stressed out. So like the cycle is bad. Awesome. Those are really stressful things.
Okay.
How do you all manage your stress currently?
You don't.
What? Your cat? Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds helpful. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Take a nap? Yeah, naps are awesome. Yeah. Exercise? Those are good ones. Yeah. Anybody else? Yeah. Music? Yeah. Yeah.
I write.
You write? Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Constantly proactive, trying to stay on top of life students, no
Yeah. Yeah, checking things off your list, having a to-do list. Yeah, those are all really awesome ways to manage stress. We'll be talking about a few of those during this presentation. Okay, what's PMA? Pop quiz time, what's PMA? Carla said it at the beginning, kind of spoiled it for us, but that's fine. You didn't know. Any ideas? It's an acronym. Personal management. Something? Personal Management Association. I like that, but that's not what it stands for. Yeah, on the back. Positive mental attitude. Yes, thank you. So we're going to talk about positive mental attitude right now.
Okay, so PMA, we like to say that it's kind of a lifestyle. It's really making a change in your brain and just kind of seeing things in a positive light. So when you're in a situation and you're like, oh, you know, like the one we always use is when you're in traffic and you're like, oh, those people, those slow drivers, I hate them. So it's like, oh, well, you know, maybe they're just trying to be safe or something, or, you know, like maybe they're just how you should drive. And so just kind of changing that. But it's just changing it to be more positive, just to think positively, turn it around.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be like super bubbly if like that's not your thing. We're not asking you to like be like all like Miss America or whatever like that. It's just like a way to like kind of incorporate it into like your mindset. So really like checking yourself and be like, was that a negative thought? Like, wow, okay, like, can I think differently about this? We also say, like, PMA doesn't, like, it's not a way to, like, address, like, mental health issues. So, like, obviously, if you have them, like, seek help. But it's just kind of a way to, like, think differently. When I started at what I gave a lot of like presentations on PMA, and I had no idea like how it actually like affected my life. But the more I did it, I was like, oh, actually, this is like kind of working. I'm kind of like seeing a little bit like better. Like my glasses are kind of tinted rose a little bit now. So it's helpful, you know.
I think it's about applying it to things that you can't really control, like the weather. In Portland, I'm always like, oh, the rain. I'm like, oh, I can't do anything about it. Just, you know, grab my rain jacket and out the door. You know.
Yeah. So we kind of touched on this. So checking in with yourself. So like self-reporting is a good way to like catch yourself into a negative thought. Sometimes those negative thoughts like snowball and they spiral. So sometimes if you can like check yourself before that snowball happens, that's like helpful. So can anyone give us an example of a negative thought that they have had that they think that other people might have had too? Like, anyone want to give an example? Yeah?
The imposter syndrome?
Imposter syndrome? Yeah, kind of thinking like you're not good enough. So like maybe like, I'm not good enough for this program or something. I don't know if that's what you're all thinking, but something like that. So how can we change like that statement like I'm not good enough into something positive?
Fortunate to be here.
It's fortunate to be here. That was a good one. Any other ideas? Yeah.
If you weren't good enough, you wouldn't be here.
If you weren't good enough, you wouldn't be here. I like that. Yeah. Those are good ones, yeah.
I actually listen to songs that are like, you're good, you're smart.
You're good, you're smart.
Just say over and over.
You just say that over and over. That's a good like mantra, you know? Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of like things like that. So like if you catch yourself like thinking like I'm not good enough or like some similar like negative thought like getting down on yourself, try to think of a way that you can like turn it around on that. And that's kind of like what PMA is.
Okay, so we now have an activity. It's the things I can control circle, and so it's the one with the circles on it. So basically, we just encourage you to write or draw. In the middle circle, it says, what can I control? So it's just the things that are kind of, things that you can't control, things that you don't know how to alleviate. Okay, we're going to do some more. And then in the next circle, it's what can I influence? So it's the things that you can change. So it's like, oh, I can recycle and make less pollution or something. That's a big one. And then the what is not in my control or influence, things I can let go of. So that's stuff like, I don't know, like you have to take a final, so you can study for it as much as you want, but in the end, it's not something necessarily that you can control. You just gotta go do it, get out there. That's another example. Things to let go of.
I think they're good.
Yeah.
I think so.
You got it?
Yeah. So we'll give you a few words for the activity, and then we'll have people share. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up. So wrap up your last sentence. So these copies you can keep. Does anybody want to share what they wrote? At least one person. Raise hand. Yeah.
My internal story about myself.
Internal story?
Yeah, like I can choose to a positive story versus a negative story about myself.
Yeah, like your narrative.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Control my mood.
You can control your mood. Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
it's like PMA a little bit, right?
Yeah, it is. How did that feel? Did that, like, to do that exercise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found that I had a lot more things to say about what I could control
Mhm.
and what I couldn't, and that actually felt really good to realize how much control I actually have.
So realizing how much control you actually have by writing it down. Yeah. And one more.
I just get a thumbs up.
Oh, you gave it a thumbs up. Yeah, it's a good activity. Yeah. So yeah, you can keep those, refer to when you need it. It's nice to like write things down sometimes. All right, so now we're going to talk about a common stressor, which is finances. We're going to highlight some resources that PSU has available. So at PSU we have the Financial Aid Office, which is actually located nearby. It's in the SHAC. Also Shattuck Hall in the Western Hemlock Trailers. It's a lot smaller now, so the line isn't as long, which is actually really nice. And there's actually like signs now to get to the office, so that's really helpful. We also have the Financial Wellness Center. Raise your hand if you've heard of that before or you've been there. Oh, awesome. Okay, so a lot of folks. That's great. So, yeah, you can like meet with them here to talk about your finances. You can like make a plan after college. You can like talk to them about like how to budget and things like that. They're also located next to the financial aid office in like the same trailers. I know that you now can talk to financial aid like online, so that's like another option too. Because sometimes it's like hard to wait in line or things like you don't have the availability. So yeah, those are resources available to PSU students. And I imagine that like other schools have like a financial aid office as well.
Hopefully, right?
I would think so.
Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about sleep hygiene. I'm sure everybody knows what that means, just kind of having healthy sleep habits. So examples are like making a bedtime routine. So, you know, maybe you wash your face, you, I don't know, light a candle, snuggle in, get your stuffed animal, I don't know. Just having a routine that just reminds you of going to bed, opposed to like sitting there like looking at your phone. So that's actually another one. So kind of try to limit the amount of like that blue light you're getting from like a TV, your computer, your phone. You can turn it on the like night shift, so it has like a orange, but it's still good if you just kind of turn it off about 30 minutes before bed. And then you should also avoid spicy foods, alcohol, and caffeine. I think spicy foods maybe feel like, I don't know, upset stomach. Caffeine is obvious, obviously. And then so just do something relaxing. So don't like work out right before you get into bed. Maybe, I don't know, journaling as an example, meditating, something like that.
I like to like respond to all my text messages and then like before I go to bed and then like I put my phone like face down so then I won't like see the blue light and like I've done that enough times where like it's become a habit. I also like set my alarm on my phone and then so I don't look at it. So I'm not tempted to be like, oh my god, I need to go on Facebook like right now, right before bed. Like I don't need to do that. So that's kind of like just a tip. Yeah. All right, we're going to talk about nutrition now. So these are the resources at PSU where you can access like free healthy foods. So, has anybody been to like Harvest Share before? Couple of people? Okay. So Harvest Share is like basically you can get like free like fruits and vegetables. It's outside and it runs like every second Monday of every month. So people like can line up. So PSU students or PSU like community members can like grab foods to eat.
It's non-perishable, so there's also things like soy milk, beans, pasta, just anything that's not going to go bad.
Yeah. And then we also have the PSU food pantry, which is located in Smith, in the basement next to the quiet and meditation room. So that's a resource for PSU students where they can pick up 5 items. And they have like perishables and non-perishables. I think they have like a fridge now. And you can go there Monday through Friday. You can get 5 items daily. They're open Monday. They're open from 12:30 to 2:30. And then we also have someone that can help enroll people in SNAP or like food stamps. So there's a website down there if you all like want to copy or anything like that. There's a Google Calendar of their availability, and they have like they list like the things that you need to like print out before you come to the appointments. Yeah. Is there any other schools that like have some kind of like similar programs to address like food insecurity or things like that they want to share? Yeah. Yeah.
And we give free food basket to students that come to UAA, and we give them like 5 days worth of food.
Oh, nice.
Right now, the first day of the semester, we give them cards with meal plates and also like some money.
Nice. So U of A, you said? Oh, UAA gives out like food boxes to people. That's awesome. Anybody else? Yeah. Nice. What school is that? Clackamas, and it's a, what is it called again? Cougar Cave? So it's like kind of a... Oh, student government runs it. So that's like a resource for students that can sign up for different social services. Awesome, yeah.
Portland Community College, at least at the Southeast campus, I'm not familiar with the other campuses. We have the food pantry as well, so you can get free food. And then also at all of our like student hubs and things like that, at the tutoring center, the MC, the Women's Resource Center, all those things, we always have like free snacks, free coffee, free tea, and like free, like, how do you call it? Period supplies.
Oh, nice. Menstruation stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, so if you need any of those things.
And sorry, what school is that?
Portland Community College.
Oh, Portland Community
Yeah.
College. Of what campus?
Southeast campus.
Southeast campus. That's like
I'm
a
sure
food
the
pantry
other
and stuff
ones
like that.
probably do, but I just work at the Southeast.
All of them do? Oh, okay, so all the PCCs have like similar resources like food pantries and giving out snacks at like resource centers. That's awesome. Cool. Exercise.
Okay, so some of the resources that we have at PSU is the campus rec, and so it's a recreation center. It has individual exercise. It's got all those weight machines, treadmills, that kind of thing, and then it has group X classes. And so you can go to a yoga class, you can go lift weights, they have like abs and obliques, and then we also have the outdoor program, and so they have like camping trips that you can sign up for. I think they have like supplies.
Yeah, you can like rent rent things to go outside with, like skis or I don't know, paddles or something.
Yeah. And then inclusive rec, I know they have like LGBTQ events and stuff like that.
And then also like anyone who, people of like any ability is able to like use campus rec. So they have like accommodations for that too. Does every campus have like some like area to work out in, or do you all have like outdoor areas that are designated? Like what does other schools have? Yeah.
So like back at ACC, we're like right next to a mountain. So if kids want to literally just jog up or
They jog over the mountain. HCC is that.
explore in the mountain. There's like also trails there, I guess,
Mhm.
and then there's also a wellness center. Like here, there's a rec center
Mhm.
where you can go and exercise if you're into those kinds of things.
Nice. And sorry, what school is that?
The American Samoa Community College.
What?
In American Samoa, the community college there.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah.
I do like you get two gyms. One is called Alaska Airline Center, which is designated for like the athletes, and also there's other sports for like, people that are physically on campus. And then we have the Little Farmer Center,
Mhm.
which has like a fitness gym, an Olympic room, we have a pool, we have a basketball court, an ice rink. So we have that, and we do also programs to go hiking like on trails in the summer. And then there's this skiing, going for the
Nice. Sounds like that's pretty set up for that. There's an ice rink. That's really awesome. Awesome. All right, relationships and social support. So here at PSU, we have a program called Illuminate. Is anybody familiar with them? A few people. So they're in the interpersonal violence prevention program. They offer workshops in bystander intervention, gender and sexuality, consent, and IPV, and dating and relationship violence. So that's a great resource that actually works in our at SHAC too. So they're awesome. We also listed the Women's Resource Center, the Queer Resource Center, and then the Campus Public Safety Office. We listed that there for anyone that is comfortable using them as a resource, basically. And then also I want to say about social supports. You all have this kind of established social network being Bill EXITO scholars. So really draw upon that if you need someone to talk to that is going through the same thing that you are. There's 140 of you here, I think. So that's a really awesome, resource that you already have available, and that's across schools. So, keep that in mind.
Okay, so next is spirituality and mindfulness. And so we here have the Mind Spa, and that's actually in the office that we work out of. It's 310. And basically it has this light therapy nook, so especially for Portland winters when it's really, really dark, this is really nice. You can go in and lay down and get some vitamin D. And then we have this very fancy massage chair that's got anti-gravity, it's huge. And then we also have biofeedback, and so that basically monitors your heart rate and breathing and tries to get that under control. And so basically the Mind Spa, students can sign up for 3 45-minute sessions a term, and it's free.
There's information on the Mind Spa if anyone is interested on our table over there to sign up. It's a really awesome resource, and definitely underused.
Sorry. And then we also have the Quiet Prayer and Meditation room, so that's located in the Smith basement next to the food pantry. And you basically just go in there and there's little rooms, just have some quiet time.
Yeah.
It's probably on the flyer over there, never mind.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the information about the Mind Spa is on the flyer, and you do have to make an appointment, so you can sign up on there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, time management. So we have some time management tips. A few of you said this in the beginning, when we asked how to manage stress. So having a to-do list. To-do list, you have to be for me, I have to be very specific in my to-do list. I can't just say do homework because that's really abstract. So to me, it makes more sense to have actionable tasks that I can do and actually check off. Making a realistic schedule, so including all the events that you're going to on there, your social outings, academic outlines, and what's really important is to have self-care time, because as a student, and I imagine especially as Build EXITO scholars, you'll be really busy, and you want to make time for yourself so you don't get burnt out. So that's a really important thing that you can also put on your schedule. I like using Google Calendar. That's really awesome. You can color code and stuff like that. Set deadlines and actively keep track. So actually doing the thing, and checking off your list. So that's important. So we have you have schedules on your table. We handed those out. You all can keep that and do that another time, but it goes through Monday through Friday, and we try to make it in 30-minute increments. So sometimes just writing down your schedule is really helpful. But we're not going to do that right now, so you can just go ahead and hold on to that and keep that for later. Oh, go back.
It was the end, I believe. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, so now we're gonna have so we're gonna do a guided meditation. So if everyone can get comfortable, can we kind of dim the lights a little bit? Put your phones down, turn them over so you're not tempted to look at a notification. If you don't want to sit in your chair, I'm sure that's probably fine. If you just want to get comfortable, sit against a wall or something. We don't have light? Okay, well,
Nice in here.
you can close your eyes if you wish, or kind of gently have a soft gaze to kind of just look somewhere out. This is a resource from UCLA. The website is down there. So if anybody wants to visit this website, they print out transcripts of all of their meditations. Some of them are also available in Spanish. There is you can have audio recording of it as well. I'm just gonna kind of read it out, so we're gonna do that. This is called Meditation for Working with Difficulties. You can use this practice to work with difficult emotions or body sensations. Find a posture that's comfortable to you, and then check inside your body and try to locate a part of your body that feels good to you right now. Pleasant, safe, at ease. Or at the very least, neutral. You can check out your hands or feet or legs, but let your attention go to this pleasant part of your body. Hands or feet or wherever you've chosen. And let your attention rest there. Feel it. Sense it. Notice what those sensations are. Let your mind relax a bit, feeling that part of the body. And now, if there's something difficult that's happening for you, a difficult emotion or a physical sensation that's hard, let your attention go to that. So it may be an aching in your shoulder or back, or a headache, or it could be a sense of sadness, or anxiety, or anger. Where do you feel that sensation in your body? Where do you feel that emotion in your body? Notice it. Just notice it for one moment. Tap into it. Feel it. Make sure to breathe. And now, return your attention back down to that area that feels at ease. Your hands, or feet, or legs. And just let yourself stay there for a moment, feeling it, sensing it, relaxing, maintaining the mindfulness, yet giving yourself a break from what could be potentially overwhelming to feel. And now, once again, return your attention to that part of the body that feels unpleasant. The body ache or pain, or the emotion, the sensations of the emotion in your body, the vibrations in your chest, or the clenching in your belly. or the tightness in your jaw. Just notice and breathe and let it be there. Let whatever it is there be there. And then bring your attention back down to this pleasant or neutral part of the body. Hands, feet, so forth. Relaxing. Staying present and alert. Feeling the safety. The connection in that place. Now, let yourself stay connected to this place. But see if you can cast what we might call a sidelong glance at the difficult area in your body. It is possible to still feel connected to your body in the area that feels good. And yet know there's something going on that feels unpleasant. And just let it be there. Keeping maybe 75% of your attention on the part that feels peaceful and at ease. Still breathing. Casting the long glance at this difficult area. Noticing what happens to it. Is it growing or shrinking? Is it changing, shifting into something else? Becoming aware of whatever it's doing? Relaxing, breathing. And now, see if you can bring some loving kindness. Just some kindness to yourself for whatever you're feeling right now. Physical pain, emotional pain. Hold yourself with kindness. You're not the only one. So may we all be free from our pain and our suffering. May we all have happiness. All right. Everyone can kind of like slowly wake up now. Get used to being back in this space. Wake up if you fell asleep. So yeah, that's like a really, like you can do that, and like you can like record yourself saying that if you like hearing your own voice. I wasn't really into like the recordings here, but you can also like listen to them if like you rather have like someone guide you that meditation. And you can even just do like a quick like, pause for a moment, even if you're really busy. Just like pause for a second and just like really check in with yourself and see if like you're holding any tension in your body, and you can just be like, okay, I'm gonna like drop my shoulders now, or I'm gonna like loosen my jaw because I'm super tense right now. Something for me that's like really helpful that I keep in mind that somebody told me is that the only thing that you can control is your breath. So I like to like hold that in my head sometimes. All right, here's our contact information. Does anybody have any questions before we wrap up? No? Okay. Oh, sorry. You have a question? Somebody had a question? The internal and external stress?
So what type of stress is good? It would be acute stress. So it's like a short-term stress response. Yeah.
All right, so if you have any like questions that you like think about later, you can also like reach out to us via email. It has our contact information on there. Check out our Instagram, it's really awesome. And then please visit our table, we'll put some more stuff out for there. Thank you very much for having us.